dear friends. First, I would like to thank Serge for this speech, and now I know that I am lucky with my speech today because I have at least this, and this. So I hope you will remember my speech at least to like 50%. What comes to your mind when you hear Large Hadron Collider? Okay, I will help you. Probably Higgs boson, or even apocalypse, the end of the world, or just mega science project. I have another flashback which I collected visiting CERN, an international organization of nuclear research where this huge machine is located. It is speech. In CERN, people from all over the world, from Europe and the USA, from Russia and Japan, from China and South Africa, work together cheek by jowl, and they speak very special language. What one? English. French one. But not simple English. They call it CERN English, or CERN English in French manner, to which everyone contributes his or her own words, pronunciations, accents, jokes. Indeed, English spoken by non-native speakers, like most of us here, is quite different from the one in the county of Kent or New England. Most of the time it works well, but occasionally mispronunciations can give an egg on the face, not only to simple travelers, but also to high-ranking statespersons. For example, French people are quite famous for their distinct manner of speech, and they happily produce it to English language. As for me, when I hear things like "Dear participants of the conference," or "these particles in accelerateur," I feel like I suddenly started to understand French, despite I've never studied it. Unfortunately, not all the pronunciation mistakes are innocent. According to the records, on a visit to the United States, Charles de Gaulle, former French president, was honored at a banquet in the White House. Seated beside his wife was an official who spoke no French, but tried to engage her in the conversation. "Madame de Gaulle," he asked, "what do you think the most important thing in life is?" "Happiness," she answered. The official looked confused. Overhearing, her husband told gently, "I believe, dear, in English it is pronounced happiness." Problems with disappearing of the sound of H letter also present in the speech of Germans, or more truly, this is problems for their listeners. So when you talk to your nice colleague from Berlin, remember that huge is huge, I is high, and hemisphere is hemisphere. Moreover, Germans can hardly pronounce the properly, but in contrast to Russians, to us who normally replace the with the, they replace the with the. So, a nice German couple once visited the United States, and when he answered the question about his age, he told, "I am dirty, my wife is dirty." The immigration officer was a bit shocked by the dirtiness of a nice German couple. Spanish, English is sometimes uneasy to understand also. Guess what the words beautiful and incredible mean? I hope you guessed. And what about the word people? Yeah, people. It's people. One more hint. When you're in Spain, it is sometimes useful to adapt your own pronunciation to theirs. Once I tried to cancel my reservation by phone, and it was no success, till I told "can't say" instead of cancel. And it worked! Hooray! Asian languages are quite far from our language here, and unfortunately, it affects pronunciation toughly. In 2000, the G8 leaders conference was held in Japan, in Okinawa. Japanese Prime Minister Yoshiro Mori met American President Bill Clinton and greeted him actively in what he thought English language. "Hello, who are you?" more is not standard pronunciation, he mixed how and who. Clinton was a bit surprised by such a strange question, but finally found a humorous way to resolve the problem. "I'm Hillary's husband," he answered. Maury didn't understand what Clinton said, and he remembered the words of his teacher, who told him, "When you asked, 'How are you?' the person will tell you, 'Fine, thanks.' And you?" "And you," I expected to answer, "Me too, thank you." This was exactly what Maury answered. How astonished was Clinton hearing that Maury is also Hillary's husband. He stopped talking to him immediately and turned away from the reporters. They say that this episode even affected Japanese-American relations for a while. Luckily, we are not heads of the state, and there is something more important than philology in our life. Remember when our sports minister, Vitaly Mutko, told, "Let me speak from my heart in English." He was greeted with kind applause, and in 2018, we will host FIFA World Cup. So let us be friendly, sincere, and tolerant to each other. And I'm sure that with our international English language, we can achieve more, like these people in CERN who built Large Hadron Collider together. Thank you for your attention.